Hello all and welcome on AC Milan channel. We decided to start on the English version because we noticed there's a lot of influence coming through from like the night time. So we have a lot of actually views during the night time, and we understood that a part of it they're coming from abroad. So we decided to move into the English version to actually get our communication flow to everybody, not only to watch the subtitles, but actually listening of what we are saying, not in Italian, in English, obviously. So it's just a recap of the week of the situation that AC Milan is facing as per now, with the renewal of Leao, which is going to play the first game today in the World Cup. As per now, the contract is actually on standby. There's no way to actually get a renewal of the contract because his manager is busy with him in the World Cup as per ours. The thing is, there is a possibility of doing it if the player would like to do it. That's the problem. I think the issue here is that player is not willing to sign a new contract, is not interested to sign a new contract. He wants to leave. AC Milan put on the plate 7 million as a salary. Obviously, the increase is pretty drastic considering that he's now for 3.5 million. I think is actually his salary. So bump it up over the 50%. Is quite a lot. I would say it's drastic as a pay rise, and it's still not enough apparently for what we understood. I think the guy want to sit about 9 million. So in this situation, we're gonna be stuck on it. So we need to understand what is going to happen. Maldini also stated a week ago in his interview the fact that he's trying to negotiate the contract. He would like to have it done before the start of the World Cup. Obviously, the World Cup started, so we have no clue as per now where we're going to go. We're like blind. We don't know what's going to happen. On that note, moving along with different stories and scenario, we can actually see CDK, Charles de Cutler, that he has not performed well as per now. He didn't perform as he should in the past 4.5 months. He's been signed for a contract of 5 years until 2027. And the guy apparently is under the radar of Leeds United as per now, that is actually interested to sign the players in this transfer market in January. So we want to see what's going to happen to that. It's just, to be honest with you, I think it's just a fake news. I don't think this is actually related to a real statement. I think it's more about that's rumors that doesn't have any clue of where they're going. In general, I'm pretty concerned not on the fact that CDK is not performing. I think he's going to perform pretty soon in the future, in the next future, probably in the next year. But as per now, it's not the player that's going to make the difference in AC Milan. This transfer market, we definitely need to sign our right wing, because as per now, we can see that we have some problem by we're not producing enough goal as we should. I mean, the numbers dropped compared to last year. In regards to winning, obviously we got one win down compared to last year, but we're still in the second spot in the league. So it's actually good, but not good as it's supposed to be. Now, as I said, we have some interest for the right wing, which is supposed to be theoretically Ziyech of Chelsea FC. So Ziyech, which doesn't find a spot basically on the first 11 or even in the second squad, to be honest, on Chelsea, is not really playing as per now. So we are pretty. Let's say, I think there's something going on with the player. It's a possibility of a transfer for this, maybe 6 months or maybe even more. It really depends on the price of the player. That's the main thing. How much Chelsea wants to make out of the player. But in regards of the salary, in regards of the expectation, they're supposed to be dropped drastically compared to a year ago. So there is a chance to do something about Ziyech. In terms of the league, we're gonna have the Supercoppa Italia, which is gonna be based in Riyadh the 18th of January at 8 p.m. Italian time, 10 p.m. Riyadh time. So we're gonna face Inter for the first trophy of the season. Hopefully is gonna be on our side. We're gonna get some good returns, such as like Calabria. So the captain is coming back. Makers for the right wings. So we are actually in a good shape comparing what we started. So I mean, we could actually go back on the first 11, the real first 11, as it's supposed to have been for the first game of the season. Now, we had some issue during the summer, during the first 15 games, especially because we're missing the right side of the field. Basically, the right side of the field is actually missing because I mean the right back and the midfielder right is missing since the second day, actually the second match. So that's definitely the net situation. In terms of new sign, there is some rumors that it goes around about player of Lyon, Omen, which is actually an interesting player for 8 million transfer market for the attacking midfielder to replace CDK, or actually to get someone to replace at the moment Brahim Diaz, which is actually playing instead of CDK because he's not performing as he should, as we mentioned it before. So on that note, we're gonna keep you posted. That's just the first video introduction of AC Milan in English, AC Milan style channel in English. So we're gonna move into the second stage probably in a few days. And please let us know if you're happy with the concept, if you want to know about something specific, and we can take you into more details of the situations. For that, thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.